Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American-owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
I'm living life tonight, ain't doing no work tonight, cutting up tonight, getting lit tonight, looking fly tonight, doing it right tonight, ain't playing no games tonight, yeah you know the vibe. I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, cat walk like this, stop the show like this. I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, let me stop fucking lying, and bitch I know I'm the shit. I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, cat walk like this, stop the show like this. I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this.
Oh, what it do, y'all?
Hi.
She said hi. If you ain't know, now you know. It's the Baltimore Lean Show.
What's up?
Coming to you each and every Friday on the what? The one and only on fire-tv.com. Streaming 24/7. If you ain't know, tune in, subscribe, stream, all that goodness. Not just us, all the other shows on the platform. Everybody's fire. Because you know why? Because it's radio on fire, baby. Yeah.
Yep. What she said. Everything she said.
Say, oh, look at that. I took control tonight. I could do it too.
There she go.
But how you feeling tonight, Lean? If you ain't know, the lead host. Woo woo.
I'm just feeling it. I'm just feeling it. I don't know how I'm feeling. I'm just feeling it. I'm just going with the flow of everything.
You're just going with the flow. The flow.
By the way, everybody thought that we was on our show the other night for whatever odd reasons, the way it was set up.
Everybody thought so too on my live. It was crazy as we got a lot of streams that night. They was like, yo, that was dope. But I'm like, oh, sorry, you guys. We was just a guest.
Yep.
But it was an awesome night, though.
But we're going to come back, though. Shout out to them. What's the name of their podcast again? Don't shoot me, guys. I was just learning that night.
Grown Man Click Podcast.
The Grown Man Click Podcast.
You can find them on YouTube.
Yep, YouTube. You can find them on there. They're really, really funny.
They really dope guys. I love them.
Yep. And it just kept getting funnier and funnier and funnier.
And then the owner, Jerry of Mass Creations, he's just awesome.
Yep. Shout out to Jerry.
Shout out to all of them. Like, y'all are fire.
All of y'all.
Thank you guys for having us. And we definitely look forward to that collaboration we was talking about.
What was we talking about?
You know, making that collaboration so we can get a speed date thing going for Lean Baltimore. You know?
Oh, yeah.
See who gets the winner date with Lean. I think people going to like it. I think they're going to want to get their ticket in line.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get myself together.
Yeah, get. Don't blush now. Tell them. Get in line, boys and girls. Ooh. She don't mind. She don't judge. Just saying.
Let me get myself together. Hold on.
Just saying. She likes them all. Okay.
All right. So if y'all don't know what she's talking about, we was like doing the show. What was it? Monday?
Yes.
We was on the Grown Man Click show. And we came up. It was her idea. And I'm going to ride with it. So she's going to set up a speed date for me. Mm-hmm. So if y'all want to participate, y'all got to hit her up. And basically, y'all just got 30 seconds, a minute, 60 seconds.
Most likely it might be 60 seconds. Really give people an opportunity to kind of conversate.
All right.
All depends on who shows up. It might could be even a little longer, actually have a conversation going.
Oh,
see
really?
if you actually like them.
No, we got to give them a time. Everybody got to have the same fare. Yeah, everybody got to have the same fare.
It's going to be, of course, a set time, but you never know. Mm-hmm. People might get 60 seconds. They might get 5 minutes with the list.
No, that's everybody got to have a set time. If we're doing 5 minutes, if it's 5 minutes, it's not a speed date. Then that's the whole purpose. They got 60. They got 60
you want
seconds.
that minute out, huh? That's how you feel? Damn. They just got there.
In and out of my face with that representative and that BS. Because I don't believe nothing nobody got to say for real. Especially when it comes to dating.
I mean, that can kind of go for everybody. So I can't judge on that. I kind of just try to leave it be.
And because she's going to get me to do it, she has to do it too. So.
Who would say what?
She has to do the date too. She has to do it too. So we're both. It looks like we're both going to do a speed date.
She's just gonna pull me in, and she's just gonna
males
say,
or females, if that's what you would like to do. It looks like we're both going to do it. So we're getting all the stuff together for it. Well, she is. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm just showing up.
Oh, you just showing up looking pretty? Okay. Well, I'm glad I know my position in this.
Well, what are we talking about tonight?
Ooh, whoa.
Tell us.
All right, you guys. So we're going to start off with the topic. Are titles and marriages truly worth it anymore?
Are they?
Are truly titles and marriages truly worth it now anymore? Is it like, are we now in a type of time where it's like, you know what? This is my partner. I claim them. I give you my heart. That's it. That's all it takes. Nothing else. I ain't got to be claimed in a way by you. I don't need to put a title on it. You know, you're not my boyfriend. You're not my husband. It's just we partners. We in this thing. Or should it be a title on it? Should people be like, you know what? This is my lady. This is my man, my man, my man.
I think it should be a title. I think it should be. It sets us
setting standard to it, right?
It's like even. Let me think about it a little bit more. I know what I'm trying to say, but it's not coming out the way I want it. So
it's all right. It's going to flow in a minute.
I definitely think it should be a title. You know, I mean, I definitely think it's worth something. I think it matters. However, I don't think the whole world has to know what's going on. Like, if y'all know what's going on, then y'all know what's going on.
Right.
I don't see if it's a problem with the world knowing either. You know, if that's y'all thing and y'all don't care if the world knows, then that's y'all thing. But I don't feel like it's something that has to be broadcast on social media or something like that or everywhere. You feel me? But y'all know y'all together. Y'all know y'all together.
Right. Like when you said
it's titles anyway that's given. Like, you feel me? Like
you feel that? You think people just put titles on people just because?
I don't think they put titles on people just because, but I think I'm more of an action speak louder than words type person. So a lot of people, you know, a relationship is a relationship. You feel me? Whether you say it is what it is or not. You feel me? And I think a lot of people don't want to do the whole title thing, especially a lot of men, because it still gives them the
put
freedom.
It on the men, damn it.
It still gives them. I mean, women too. It's some piece of shit women out here, but I think a lot, like I'm talking about men because I feel like
more men feel like more men don't want titles in relationships. They want the benefit that comes with it, but just no title.
I'm not gonna say more men. I say I got more experience with men. You feel me? Because I've dated more men than I've just dated men for real. But I say that they don't want titles because they have the freedom to do whatever. Like, oh, we was never together. You tripping, right? Like, you spoke, you know, we was
even though we did boyfriend and girlfriend things,
right?
But it was like, girl, I didn't claim you, so basically, why are you getting upset?
Basically, because I talked to somebody like that.
Oh,
you know, in the past, I did. I talked to somebody like that in the past. And in the beginning, it was fun because
let me clutch my pearls.
We started off as friends, but the whole time he had hidden intentions. So we have to do that on another show too. Hidden intentions from people that's supposed to be friends.
Ooh,
you feel me?
The different agendas.
Yep. You say you my friend. Everybody's not your friend. They have hidden agendas. You know, whatever. Whether they feel like they use you for something, if it's a man or whatever. But yeah, I've dated somebody like that, and in the beginning, it was fun. Like I said, it was unexpected. And then they started acting. We both agreed that it wasn't, you know, nothing. We wasn't together. It was no title. It was none of that. But then they started acting and doing things, you feel me, as if we had a title. Like if we're not together, don't go through my phone. Don't question me about why I didn't hit you back. Like, why am I being questioned? You feel me? Don't get upset about this. Don't push yourself to meet my family. Like, why the fuck? You know, I'm not pushing to meet yours. So
so he was really trying to put out there, like, look, I'm trying to be your man. Okay.
At least that was what I was taking from it. You know,
you're like, I'm not trying to be a friend.
Getting upset about this, you getting upset about that. Like, but I don't even want to talk about the person, but this subject right here made me feel like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then every time something came up, it was always like, well, we was never together. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, and see, that's why we can't be together because you're crazy. Or no, I'm not.
Why you
crazy.
Gotta be crazy?
I'm not crazy. You just thought that you was gonna get girlfriend things from me without the title, without the acknowledgement, and that wasn't happening. And that's why we stayed. We always be, because I wasn't with it. You want me to be your woman, then make me your woman. If you want me to be your wife, then make me your wife. You're not gonna get wife stuff out of me if I'm your girlfriend.
Oh, you like, look, babe, I'm just your girlfriend. We ain't doing all
I'm
that.
not gonna be doing no crazy shit, a bunch of dumb shit, but what's the point of making me your wife if nothing's gonna change?
But what do you consider dumb shit though? Because
dumb shit, if I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship. So dumb shit is anything extra outside of that. Shit you know is gonna cause problems, shit like that. I don't know.
You don't know?
Dumb shit.
Dumb shit. All right. I don't know why, but I'm about to get off topic real quick because I don't know why when you said that, this just triggered me into thinking about this. So I don't know if you paid attention, but you know how like people really been talking about Summer Walker and Lil Meech, right? No. What did you hear about what Jess Hilarious said?
Definitely.
Right, extra.
What did she say?
So that's kind of like what reminded me, like when you said that, that's why I clicked in my head. So initially, right, what started this whole engagement is what, you know, Summer Walker and Lil Meech been dating, right? All right, everybody knows that. So pretty much this chick posted a video of her in the car wearing the chain, and Summer Walker DM'd her.
Okay.
I guess the girl posted the receipts of the DMs because you see them talking. She like, you know, it wasn't really nothing like that. I was with security. She's like, Summer Walker like, well, how did you get the chain? Why is you in the car? So you're not talking to Meech, you're just talking to security. So it was like one of them things where it's kind of like, well, people like, well, Summer Walker, why is you approaching her anyway, ma'am? Like, so Just Hilarious probably like, you know what? What's the point, again, like, of you approaching this girl? Because for one, like, if he's cheating on you, let him cheat on you because we get the best music out of her. For one, that was fucked up. I mean, even though it's sad, like, even though like she do make great music when she's in her feelings, but it's messed up to promote that on somebody. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's also one of the things like, well, you know, people say that they're musky, they stink, so they're perfect for each other. It's just a whole mess. Like it's a whole mess.
Hold on, they say that about Summer, or you was just saying in general?
No, they say about it. They especially say about Little Meech, but some people be talking about how Summer Walker's a little musty.
Really?
I've never been around her. This is what some people say. I'm not trying to spread no rumors, but that's what just some people say. Okay, but that's when you say it's messy, so it's kind of like, all right, do you feel like at a certain extent, like if this is my man, should I be DMing another girl over him?
I'm not.
Is it really that deep?
Not for me. I don't care. I don't care if I'm not DMing somebody unless I personally know them. You know, we're friends or associates.
Okay, somebody who you actually have history with. It's like you really
yeah,
fucking
like
my man?
really, what the fuck you doing? But if I don't know her, even if he's cheating on me, whatever the case may be, I don't personally know her.
Bitch, let me be happy why he cheat. Why the fuck is you ruining my time?
Right? I'm not gonna fucking say nothing to the girl. The only way I would say something to her is if she's so happen to be crazy and coming around and
approaching you,
yeah,
or
making threats to me. But if I don't personally know the girl, no, I don't. I'm not gonna judge Summer in this situation because I don't know why she did it or what was going through her head.
She's
I
human.
do know
We're females.
I was about to say. Sometimes you just
see. I'd rather go through a guy's phone. When I go through a guy's phone, I am absolutely guilty of that. Now, am I DMing the chick that I find out who he's talking to? No, I'm not gonna go that deep. Why? Because nigga, it's you. It's not her. It's you.
Exactly. Like right now, I could be talking to somebody, right? And then I could be talking to somebody for months. telling you about him, all this and this, whatever the case may be. And I think we got something good going on. Whole time he lying.
Whole
to me.
time you got
Whole
a whole
time he
football
lying to me,
field.
and then out of nowhere, he
Like,
has
bitch,
a
we
whole
just part of
fucking
the squad up. Like,
right. Out of nowhere, he got a whole fucking family or just a girlfriend, period. And she all up in my, like, how you know him, blase. I'm gonna feel some type of way. Like, first I'm gonna be upset with him, but bitch, why is you hitting me? You don't know me. Obviously, I got tricked.
True, because some situations you really don't know, regardless if whoever the situation is, man or female. Sometimes you don't really know how much people are expressing the truth in their situations. Like, a lot of people go out here and be like, you know what, right now we're going through a tough time. Okay, what exactly is a tough time? So that means you're technically still in a relationship, right? Oh, you just having some struggles. Go take a nap.
Yeah, and people be full of shit. People be looking for excuses.
Go take a nap.
People look for excuses to just do what the fuck ever. People, period. Relationships at work, they like wait. Oh, this is going on. Let me jump on this. Let me call out of work. You feel me? Niggas, oh, this we going through a tough. You just want to go fuck something else. You want to try something else. Like, just say it.
And now we're in the age where a bunch of females now are more open to that scenario. It's like, all right, you know what? We know a lot of guys out here want to do them, but they probably do love their lady. So it's probably a lady out here be like, you know what, baby? I know you love me. All right, I'll let you have your little hoes every now and then, especially if you're taking care of me at home. Right. It is what it is. Like,
you having your hoes, I'm having my hoes
too.
We both having hoes.
Then we got some crazy ones and some selfish ones. Like, nigga, you ain't no.
We both gonna have hoes.
Like, you even thinking about it? We like, look, why are you having thoughts? But I don't know.
I don't know. It all depends on who I'm dating at the time.
It just all depends.
It depends on who I'm dating because it might be somebody I don't want to share with nobody. And then it might be somebody I don't care to share, you know?
So do you also think that's why titles come into play?
Yeah.
Because that's when so pretty much when somebody got feelings, that's when they want to claim you. That's when it's kind of like, all right, I want to put my stamp on it. I got feelings for you. This is mine. You my lady or you my guy.
Somewhat, yeah. Somewhat. Like, I think it's like, I don't know why these humans, because I'm tired of trying to figure out why these humans do the things that they do.
I mean, we really can't figure out everybody. You know? We can only speak from our perspective.
Right.
But
for me, you going out and telling the world that this is my girlfriend, I don't need you to do that. If you just tell me,
you don't need that validation.
No, if you
just
tell
as long
me
as they treating you accordingly, that's what matters.
Yeah, and he doing what he's supposed to do, and all of that, and we like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. He doing what he's supposed to do. I don't need you to go out and tell the world that I'm your girlfriend.
Okay.
However,
of
course, like if we out or something like that, and you happen to run into somebody that you fucking know, then we dating. I am your girlfriend.
Also, you want to be introduced then, like, look, acknowledge me that. Yeah, acknowledge me.
Because we done got caught outside. Don't fucking act like we not the fucking gather.
I'm standing right next to you, like, hey, what's up, man? What's up, man? Like,
because you do that shit, right. you might as well. You ain't gonna be playing it off no more. We really not gonna be together.
Ooh.
So,
well, she said straight like
I
that.
love you too.
She like straight like that. She like, look, if you bolded, like, if you outside with me, let them know who I am.
I'm a private person anyway, so I don't like everybody in my business. You feel me? And then sometimes you put it out there to the world. There's a lot of people out here that got a lot of hatred, you know, for people's happiness, period. So then you put shit out to the world, and all this other bullshit starts coming with it. Motherfuckers hitting this person up or whatever the case may be. So I'm cool with not blasting my relationship on social media. I'm cool with you not giving me a title. You feel me? However, I do think that titles are important because a lot of people live by that.
Okay.
And they use the excuses of a title as to why they didn't do this way or why they didn't do that way. So if you got the title, that's what it is. And why say it if that's not what you're trying to do? So that's just my little take on it.
Understandable. I ain't knocking it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at all, shouty.
Thank you.
Get it, shouty.
Yes, we can definitely work. If y'all, I'm talking to my live. Oh, y'all people in my live. Let me take this time to tell you, I am filming a show on a whole nother, so I can't all the time respond, and sometimes I have to stretch my eyes to see what you're talking about. So But I thank you for tuning in. But you can always go on onfire-tv.com and see the whole show, whole view with my lovely co-host, because I turn the camera around to her from time to time on this one. But if you go on onfire-tv.com, you get to see a whole view of the show because she is lovely.
Same,
All right.
she spoke for both lives. Thank you.
So,
all right. Titles.
We still talking about titles. We moving to topic 2, or
I mean, all that was still considered in the titles, and is it truly worth it? Like, like you said, it truly all depends. Some people's love language, it matters to them, so they need to have it. Other people is like, you know what? I already know what we have. I know our connection. It is what it is.
Yep.
But it's like times change. It's like back in the day, I feel as though like it was mandatory. We all knew we was going to be married, or if not, just in case. But for the most part, we was going to be married. Now it's kind of like, you know what? Maybe I have somebody. Maybe I don't. Maybe I will get married. Maybe I won't. Life partner. Yeah. Some people just fine with sneaky links.
I don't want a sneaky link.
You sure? You already had a muncher. So what's the difference?
I had what? A muncher?
Oh yeah, you had a muncher. Yeah. So what's the difference
I definitely
between
had
a sneaky link?
And it was fun then. I'm just somewhere else now.
Oh, you're a whole new person now. It's a whole new world.
I'm tired of having hoes.
Well, how did you feel? How did you get that job? Because the hoes ain't coming.
I've had a few whores.
Well, damn. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Excuse the hell out of me.
Like even if it's not on a sexual thing, I've had my hoes. My I don't want to talk down on nobody, but it's some silly niggas out there that would do anything just for a pretty,
just for a chance,
yeah,
just to get close.
Yeah, I had this one person, and I'm not gonna say his name or nothing like that, but everybody thought we was like really dating at work.
Oh,
not this job.
I know
this is an old job, but everybody at work thought we was dating, and at first it used to upset me because he just wasn't my type at all. He looked like a creature, but at the same time he was buying me stuff, and he was being like a friend. Like I knew he liked me, but he was being a friend, like a few drunk nights, just making sure I got into my Uber, shit like that. Like I get off work, I worked at a bar, you feel me? Shit like that. Sometimes might have paid for my Uber. I let him. He wasn't nobody I cared about, so it didn't matter to me to use him for whatever he was giving me. You feel what I'm saying?
But is that fair?
He was one of my hoes.
Is that fair?
It for me, it was fair because I told him it wasn't gonna be nothing. Is what it is. And he would tell me over and over again that I want to do this for you.
Okay.
So fuck it, do it. Do it.
Regardless of how it ends.
Do it. This throughout that little situationship, I got maybe 8 pairs of shoes out the deal, whatever, wigs, clothes. Birthday decked out, and no, you would think, because the average person be like, oh, this man doing all that, you feel me? I know he's smashing and shit, but he wasn't, and he know he wasn't. And it's sad, and that's why I would never put him on blast or say his name, but he wasn't even
I think he thought
no. Wow. I think he thought that after he did all that I was, but I didn't need to. Like at the time I was messing with somebody else that I probably was just speaking on earlier. You feel me? So
gets tea.
That's the person. I don't want to have sex with more than one person at one time unless we having some type of threesome or something like that.
Right, consensual that we agree upon, right?
Yeah, because if I get pregnant, I want to know who the father is.
Something else happened.
If something else, God forbid, but if something else happened, I want to know where it came from. And then I don't want to be thinking, now I got to let this person know. I might have got this from this person, but now I got to let this. No, I don't want to be caught up in nothing like that. So I just rather stick to one thing. So because of that too, I I couldn't take it there at that moment. Now, had he been doing them things at a different time, and maybe I might have been feeling him or whatever, maybe. But no, at that time for me, I couldn't. And I told him I couldn't. And he wanted to do those things. But then he got cut off eventually because he started asking for more stuff.
I mean, of course. Of course. He already put it out there in the universe. I want more.
Yeah, he started. I think he thought that after he did all this extravagant things that I was going to come around. He had faith. He didn't have enough faith, baby.
Because Lean like, no, I don't get pushed over that easily.
I don't know. Like, you got to know. You're a beautiful woman. Like, I know you have to have men coming at you all the time. So when you got all these different options, that is okay for that one over there to do. You understand? Everybody got to play their role. Men do it too every day. Men got certain girls that they really loving on, and then they got that girl that's what she's good. Yeah.
See, you know, I guess we're gonna have to talk about it another time, because that's why I was like, is it truly fair though that people do that?
I'm not gonna say it's fair. I think it's fair to trick people to have it, because I know people who make somebody think they love them knowing they don't, just to use them for this and use them for that, and it's all a game. But if I'm telling you straight up that I don't want nothing with you, and you still pushing gifts and trips and shit on me, the fuck, how many times I'm gonna say no before I take it? And at the time, I could have used a few new pair of shoes. The fuck, I ain't gonna keep on blocking my blessings. So I block my blessings a lot because of pride and shit like that. I like to pay for shit myself. You feel me? So around this time, I was trying something new. Around that time. I decided not to block my blessings.
Trying to go a different route, huh?
And that's why I like this. That's why now I'm back to, you know, just doing a lot of shit for myself, because in the end, that's what he wanted. In the end, you know, his whole attitude got kind of real nasty and aggressive. So I had to cut him off anyways. I still wasn't giving him what he wanted. Not him. Had it been somebody else?
Maybe.
Maybe. People got to know their roles and their spots. And you say, is it fair? I feel bad for him, you know, for being stupid. He wasn't being fair to himself.
Like, look, if you're dumb enough to get played, then you deserve to get played.
But how he played himself. If somebody telling me over and over again, Lean, I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I'm not ready to have sex with you. None of that. That's not where I'm going at with this. And I keep on offering them shit. I can't say it's not fair for them to take it. Now, if this motherfucker I'm lying to this motherfucker and like, yeah, baby, I love you, but I just don't want to have sex right now because I want to wait till marriage, you know, and I'm not ready to get married right now because I just want to get some things right in my life. If I'm on that type of shit and I got them, you know, anticipating something from me and waiting on it, and really, now that's not fair. And it's beyond not being fair. It's just fucking wrong. It's wrong. And I wouldn't do nobody like that. I try to let you know up front what it is. And if you just don't accept it, or you think you're going to change me by buying me a gift, that's not happening. I like gifts. Everybody, I like gifts. Give me gifts.
Yeah, because there's some women out here who put out that image that they can get bought by material things.
That's unfortunate.
No, but it's true though.
And it's unfortunate for the man that mistakes me for that woman.
Right. I mean, but we kind of talked about it before. Like, it's women who literally lay on their back. That's all they got to do to get what they want. Just lay on their back.
Yeah.
Or use their mouth.
Now, if I was in that type of field, you feel me, of work, and that was what I did.
Like, if that was my career choice, then that's something different.
Then maybe he could have, you know, smashed or something, but that's not what I was doing. And I told him. So for me.
And you wasn't gonna be no charity case?
No. Not at all.
You weren't gonna give him no charity Valerie?
No. No.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, all right. Well, I guess that sums that up.
All right. So we're going to topic 2.
All right. So moving on up.
Hey.
So, all right. Is it ever okay to still communicate with an ex?
These topics tonight.
Oh, they hitting home?
I know.
Had to
I feel like
had to
I don't
ask.
know. This is
Just
hard
hitting
for
home.
me. This topic right here. I don't really know how to answer it because
How?
I've always like
Is it
I've
ever okay
always
to
been
still
friends with
communicate?
my exes.
And that is crazy. Like, it's not crazy to me, but it's kind of like, all right.
Not all of them,
How-
but
How, Sway? How?
I feel like if somebody is your friend from the jump, you feel me? Like, and y'all really like y'all, maybe y'all messed up. All right, so rest in peace to him. But Miss Muffin's father, we remained friends till he died, and I had moved on, had another baby father. He didn't really like it, but that was my baby father anyway, too. So I had to keep in contact with him. I had to have some type of relationship with him. You feel me? But at the same time, like we was friends. Like I would call him and talk about stuff, like and vent to him about stuff. Like it was nothing going on. You know what I mean? And I really had to. That was the relationship we had. And when I came down to Virginia for whatever visits, he would put his whole life on hold. He would ride me around all day. My foot be out his window. His girlfriend didn't like it.
Because he loved your ass.
His baby mother didn't like it, but it's like when I was down there, I was his baby mother too. I was his baby mother first. So everything went on hold, and she would be mad sometimes. And we pull up to his grandma's house. She done met us there already. She already wait there waiting. He's pulling up, my foot still out the window. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm looking back now that I'm telling the story, I feel bad. You feel me? Like I wasn't trying to start nothing, but that was the relationship me and him always had.
Oh,
Before he had a baby mother. You feel me? So it is what it is. And it ain't just him. Like I don't know, I've always like we had the most toxic relationship.
Oh, see, that don't
but
work,
we was like the best of friends. So I came to realize that we was only together because we was meant to have that daughter, that one child. But we was meant to be friends. I feel like I don't think in this world though, that's for me. Now, I don't think in this world dealing with these humans, these bullshitting ass humans, I don't think that if you're in a relationship and you really love somebody, I don't think you should be focused on being friends with an ex.
Past relationship.
Yeah, I don't think you should be focused
unless you have no other option but to continue a relationship with these past.
Yeah, I don't think you should, because for one, it come a time where who do I love more? Whose feelings do I care about this person I want to marry?
Well, some people will look at it as would you have to compromise that anyway? It's kind of like, all right, if you moved on, why should it even have to be considered?
That part, and that's how I feel personally. Like, right, I moved on from this person, and I love you, so you must don't trust me, or you must have some type of insecurities. But at the end of the day, I know that a lot of these humans can't be trusted. And then at the same time, sometimes it's not even about the person that you're with that you can't trust. Sometimes it's that lying motherfucker over there that ain't really the friend no more, and still got feelings.
Plotting and twisting.
Yeah, and any second, it only takes, it don't matter. I could be with you for 3 years and you don't cheat on me. But on the third year, the second week of the third year, you cheating on me with this same friend. You feel me?
That you said it wasn't an issue about.
Right. And it might have not been an issue 3 years. Everything might have been really genuine with you 3 years ago, but I just knew that this person sticking around, this was going to happen though. So
maybe it's an intuition, and a lot of people get that intuition. It's kind of like, all right,
hypocrite.
I get this energy where it's like, I think this person still wants you in a way that maybe you don't want to, but I see where they're trying to come from, and I don't like it.
That part.
And some people don't really see those flags.
I know
those
person
signs,
that don't see
really.
A lot of signs and stuff.
Right. So it's kind of like one of the things, like you say, like, oh, that's my friend at the end of the day, but it's kind of like, no, that friend got other agendas.
I do that a lot.
Like we stated earlier. So it's kind of like, and then it's like, it's an ex. It's kind of like, all right, you're an ex for a reason. Now, is it okay to still have a good relationship with exes? Some of them, yes. I think it's all right.
That's why I said it.
But I'm not going to think like, oh, this is your ex, and then after your ex, this is your bestie.
Right. Oh, we best friends now. My baby father was my best friend, though. He was. And my other baby father couldn't understand. He's like, every time you go to Virginia, I know you fucking that nigga. When I got pregnant with Essence, he was his mother, everybody was just like, because they didn't know what I was doing when I went to Virginia. Because this is back in the day when I would go to Virginia and I'd be down there for 2 weeks at a time, shit like that, like during the summertime, shit like that. So They didn't know what I was doing, but so all his family was in his business. His mother wanting talking about she gonna get a blood test, all that. The girl came out looking just like him. You feel me? It's like spitting image of him. But I knew that anyway because I knew I hadn't did anything. So I wasn't worried.
She was honest lean.
I wasn't.
Honest lean.
I don't play about that. Like if we're not like even if we're not in a relationship, if it's still got to be at the time. Like I said, I got to be fucking one person at a time. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's me, and I don't judge nobody. That's just me for my own personal reasons. I don't give a fuck. I could be fucking this nigga right here. You feel me? And then 2 weeks from now, I decide I don't want to mess with him no more, and I want to start talking and pursuing something with somebody else. Not necessarily fucking somebody else right away, but at the same time, I can't be fucking two niggas at the same time. Not fucking this nigga today or this week and then fucking that nigga. Nah, I want to know exactly what the fuck is going on. I want to know who to kill.
Oh, not kill. We ain't getting no charges up in here.
I don't plan on getting no charge.
She like, I'm getting away clean with it, huh?
I don't plan on. I'm just joking when I say that because I don't think I would kill anybody, but don't push me. You know what I mean?
Don't push me.
I ain't no killer. But I imagine me losing my mind if I think if I know I'm being faithful to someone and I'm thinking they're being faithful to me and I'm trusting them with my body and they fuck around
and they
give me
foolery.
Yeah, they give me something like I don't know.
Again, it all depends on the scenario. Why it's okay to communicate with an ex. It's kind of like, all right, if we end on good terms, then all right, cool. Then people can kind of redeem some type of friendship or relationship in a sense afterwards. But it's kind of like, all right, if we had incidents like I have a comment saying, an ex cheated, so yeah, I went off on her, not really gonna be friends with her. Like if she didn't cheat, then yeah, I probably would be friends with her. Got another comment pretty much saying it really all depends on the person because he's pretty much friends with all his exes, but it's like it just all depends on how people can handle the situations. Truthfully, it's a maturity thing. It's a maturity thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like some people can move on and be happy for the next person for you. And then there's other people, it's like, no, I still got feelings. Why the fuck do I want you to be happy?
But I think if I have an ex that's a friend and I think that my current person that I'm loving
would upset about it, would you end?
I think I would, because at that point, I don't get why you upset because you obviously got some type of insecurities, but at the end of the day, you're still the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. And my ex is going to be
but what if you're spending time with your ex? Because I think it was a movie that I was watching the other day. Pretty much it was this lady. She had a friend. Now, the person was her ex initially, but they broke up. They remained friends since college. Broke up, remained friends, and she got married. They rekindled their friendship, started hanging around each other a lot. The husband got jealous, and she couldn't understand why. But at the end of the day, he was cheating on her anyway.
Oh, shit.
But she was faithful. But even still, it's kind of like one of the things where it's like, even in that sense, the ex still wanted her the whole time. Okay. But he remained as a friend to remain in her life. So I guess in a lot of people's eyes, it's kind of like, all right, people just using certain ways to gateway to still continue to be with you.
I in situations like that, I believe that even if one person is innocent, I believe the other person
something guilty about it.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I mean, for the most part, I'm not gonna sit here. Even though my baby father was my best friend, one of my best friends at the time of his death, I can't sit here and tell y'all that if he had a chance, he wouldn't have. You feel what I'm saying? That man loved me. We had a child together, so. But I do know that both of us was mature about shit and we didn't do things. But at the same time, I know that if I threw myself on him, he was going to tap his ass. You feel me? I didn't. And who knows? I mean, no, he in the beginning, before I considered him my friend when we first broke up, he did try me a few times. But I wasn't calling him my friend then. It's like
because feelings are involved,
right?
And a lot of us will react differently with our feelings, and like I think we talked about this before. It's kind of like all of us are on a journey to learn how to really control our emotions and how to react to certain things. A lot of things, truthfully. Because like we want to do our best to not react. But it's like certain moments, it's like, bitch, did you just try my motherfucking feelings?
Mm-hmm.
Like you got the game fucked up. What's wrong with you? There's other instances, it's like, bitch, fuck you. I'm not wasting the energy. It is what it is. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Me personally, fuck my exes.
Yeah, you had some fucked up exes.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
Yeah, for
fuck
real.
'em.
And
Fuck
you want to know
'em. Fuck
something?
you. And fuck you. And fuck you.
I don't even really consider having no recent exes because I've been single since 2013. But
Damn.
I
I'm
have.
starting to get up there.
When I say that,
Ooh,
because I had a debate with somebody that because I've talked to people, a relationship is a relationship, but I haven't had an official relationship where we was a title, where we was claiming
back to the
anything.
first topic.
You get what I'm
Titles.
saying? And
Was y'all having sex?
Woo.
yeah, we was having sex.
Well, that's a relationship.
Was y'all going out to eat?
Yeah.
In public or just carry out. See, you gotta ask those specific questions. Anybody can just go out and get
It's
carry out
good
together.
enough.
Buying each other gifts for holidays?
I think
Or
I
was it
was
just
the
a
fool in
one-sided
that.
thing?
I think I was the fool in that
Yeah, I've been a
situation.
fool like that too. But
Yeah,
the only one
I
buying
mean,
gifts.
I did get gifts a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it was more like guilty gifts or
Guilty. Ooh, guilty
It's a
gifts.
guilty gift. Oh, you fucked up. You got your gift.
stupid
But
shit
y'all-
like
Not
that.
like a holiday gift.
It was just weird. It was
Like,
weird.
oh, I hurt your feelings. Here's a gift.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know. Lavish, doesn't it sound like a relationship to you?
thank you.
Without the title.
Without the title, like, what's up with that? Like,
The new ways, new ways.
and I don't get it because it's like if we're gonna do
Because
all
for
these
me-
relationship things, why not just say
That
we
was
are
and
in a
that was the
relationship?
and that was the person that I was speaking of earlier. Because at the end of the day, I was saying the same thing. Why are we doing it? Why are you doing this if we're not?
Because
we're
you
not
want to have
together?
multiple holes in me, nigga.
Basically.
Just say you want an open
So
relationship.
am I? Basically, just say that.
People don't want to communicate that though, because they feel like if I communicate with you, like, look, Lean, I love you. I want you to be my main lady, but at the end of the day, I want to have other options from time to time,
Basically.
or just have a permanent option that I just rotate
But let me add, y'all.
throughout the week or
Throughout
however your schedule is.
Throughout the time period, though, that I was talking to this person, we beefed and wasn't talking the majority of the time. So, like, we would be beefing and not talking to each other for 3 months, right? And then we would start talking, we would link back up, we'll start talking, and then like 2-3 days later, we're beefing again. So it's weird. I don't really, and we was always beefing.
But you know, some men
he
they
was
argue
always
to
in
go
my
to the
phone.
next, right?
Huh?
You know, some men they argue with
Oh,
you
I
just to go
know.
to the next.
I know, and it was always an argument that he started.
Ooh, that'll do it.
He would always start something. He would always look for a reason to argue.
That'll do it.
And
Grab
I'm
the
the type
hammer.
of person that I
That'll
won't hit
do
you
it.
at all because I'm so stubborn. So I'm not the person that's gonna hit you up about nothing, baby, come back, shit, none of that shit. So that's your time period where you can go do what you want to do. And he would always start the arguments, and he would always be the one to come back. So I didn't consider myself in a
Lordy.
relationship with that person. Now, did we have some type of relationship? Yeah, but that wasn't my man. It was no title. It wasn't, because I feel like a man would treat his woman better than that. And
I would hope.
And as his woman,
When a
I
man
would treat
truly
him
cares,
better.
he really did.
Exactly. So I don't consider myself had been in a relationship, like an official relationship. I'm gonna use the word official.
Okay, so it's
We
a
had
relationship, but it's
me
not
and you
an
got a
official.
relationship. You feel me?
But I feel like we official. I feel like
I mean, we kind of
I'm
are. We
official.
are. It kind of is official. We're officially friends,
like,
you know. But
we're official. What do you mean?
y'all know what the fuck I mean. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. And if you don't know,
now you
fuck
know.
it.
Lean more. Well, Lean always. I don't get it. She be having all these friends, but yet she's just the aggressive one. She be like, "Fuck that shit."
I'll say fuck it quick.
Be like, nigga, like I don't like that. You gotta go.
Yeah.
Especially if you got boogers. You gotta go.
It don't take for real. And it's not even the fact that you got them. It's how you
It's when you rub them on your clothes, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't do that at the speed dating, because she gonna make sure that security gets you out of the building. She'll be like, he put boogers. He rubbed boogers. He gotta go. He gotta go. Give me a shot, because he gotta go. Like, that's disgusting. Matter of fact, I'm done. That just blew my whole vibe. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Once I'm blown, I'm blown. Once I'm done, I'm done. For real. I'll give second chances after certain things. But
really? So I'm glad that you said that, because now that makes me go to that.
Okay.
Would you consider to continue dating somebody if you were catfished?
By that person?
Yes.
Would I continue to date that person?
Who catfished you?
I don't know. I guess it depends on how they look when I really seen them. Yeah. No,
that's not a little shallow.
Nah, all jokes aside, I wouldn't want to date that person.
Because they lied to you.
Yeah, it's just the fact that you lied. And why did you go through all that? Why did you go through all that? But
because they wanted to get in and they didn't know how.
No, that's not how you do it.
Lean, like, look, come direct, be yourself, approach me in the right way. If you try to catfish me, she said, you got to go. There's no other chances.
I wouldn't.
She says there's no reason to catfish,
and I really wouldn't. And even if I was just joking when I said it depends on how they look, but I don't give a fuck if you look better than the person that I thought you was. I still think something's wrong mentally
when somebody catfish people.
Yeah, something's wrong. Why are you doing it?
Because initially they don't feel comfortable enough in the world and society to approach these people.
They need to go see a shrink first so they can talk them into getting comfortable with shit. Like, they gotta figure out something. Don't just fucking play with my life, my emotions, my feelings.
Exactly. Like, and I do agree with you on that. Please don't play with my feelings and my emotions just to satisfy some deep within need that you have. Like, if you truly want to get to know me, then cool. Like, I'm a friendly, open enough person where I can have a conversation with people and it's like, it's friendly conversation. We're just conversing. But when you try to go beyond certain lines, it's like, all right, like you said earlier, people got to know their position and their places. If I let you know this is what it is, don't cross that border, we ain't got to go to the other side. Because I don't like bringing out the other side of me.
And she has another side.
Okay. You ain't know? Do we got to rewind the tape?
She has. Yes. She
it's on tape. Just saying. So, but even still. So, I don't know.
What if you was catfish though, and then the person you end up meeting, you just happen to fall in love with them at first sight or some dumb shit? Would you say fuck it, all the lies they told to catfish you in the first place? Is there a story behind this, or we just?
Well, you know me. I'm always into a whole lot of things. So I watch all the TV shows about catfish and all that stuff.
Okay.
Like, even people that be like, I'm in a secret relationship. It's wild out here. It's wild out here. But I have known somebody who did get catfish. So pretty much it was an online dating thing, of course, because you ain't gonna meet somebody one day and then they just randomly be somebody else. But these people really like started catching feelings, was actually trying to make plans, and it was like, all right, when it came to actually time the meeting, it took forever. And we're like, all right, what's going on? Like, is it for real? Is it not? It's like one of them things was like, all right, are they scamming you? Because, you know, that's a thing now, too. People are catfishing people, like, to make you fall in love, thinking that you're in a relationship. Whole time they just trying to get money out you. Like, babe, I love you. I'm far on bills. Can you help me out? Like, come on.
Look, I love you, too, but I'm far on bills, too. I'm not giving you nothing. Sorry.
I don't know. Some people, they don't
have. They gonna catfish me like that.
But some people don't have the courage, though. Like, they really be that scared to approach people.
Sorry for you. Like, that's why I be sorry for people, and that's why I pray for the world. You know, hopefully you get help with your problem.
But what if you really caught feelings for this person, though, Lynn? You really built something, and it's just like they just don't match their picture.
And I can drop them too.
You gonna drop it that fast?
It depends. I will. I mean, I can love you from a distance. I cut family members off. I don't. All right. So when I say I drop the feelings, if I like you, if I love you, I don't just stop loving you. That means it was never real. But I can cut you off and love you from a distance. I don't have to deal with you. half my family I don't fuck with, like, and they know who they are, like, and I love them to death, but they are who they are, so I just keep my distance. If I run into them, I'm not gonna be, angry with them about nothing or try to fight none of them. But hey, how we don't talk like that. Like, I hardly talk to the family that I love, that I don't want to keep at a distance. I'm just bad with phones anyway, so
that's your excuse.
I'm bad with phones, and I'm sorry.
She said, "I'm sorry." That's
I'm
my
sorry,
excuse.
Mom. I'm gonna try to call you tomorrow, Mom. I'm gonna be working a double, but I'm gonna try to call you. So what if it was
somebody that you initially already knew, right? And they catfished you to think that they were somebody different. How would you feel about that?
You still
be like, you got to go ninja.
Why? Yeah. Hold on. So I already knew them, like we was cool friends.
Yeah, like you was already cool friends, and the person just pretended to be somebody else. They catfished you. It's like, would you still consider their feelings and your feelings, not only the vision of the new person, but the history that you have with them? Would you still consider everything about it and give that person a chance?
I wouldn't. If they did that like that, I don't believe. I don't want to say no, but I don't
never say never.
I don't believe in that instance I would give them a chance, but I wouldn't stop being their friend. I would just lecture them about
pretty much try to get a deeper thought, like, why would you go through that?
But yeah, that's why you got friends and you got husbands and you got girlfriends.
Back to the titles.
You got whoever
the titles.
Hey, look, somebody said that's even weirder, and that's what I was thinking too. Like,
but people do it. People do it.
And then that's why I continue to pray for these humans, because it's
mental health is real.
It's a lot of weirdos out there. And it's just like, I can all day, I can try to figure out why this person does the shit that they do and this, but I'm never going to have the answers for these fucking humans. You know what I mean? Humans are fucking humans. So without further ado,
woo woo.
You want to tell them what hour we're getting ready to go into? Or are we going to get into a quick break? I think we should go into a quick break. No?
Break it.
Yeah.
Bring it on down.
Yeah.
Bring it on down.
All right, so we're getting ready to go into a quick break. If you tuned in right here and you want to catch up, you just tuning in. See some people just tuning in. You can go to onfire-tv.com. You feel me? She said. And we'll be back. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.
On Fire TV is a streaming network for a generation on the
move. Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
Thank you for tuning in to On Fire TV. We are a 24-hour independent news and entertainment channel. We produce original movies, documentaries, reality-based shows, and podcasts. On Fire TV is made possible because of viewer and listener support. Go to onfire-tv.com to become an On Fire Plus member. Your dollars and your support have kept us going, and we are just getting started.
Cutting up tonight, getting lit tonight, looking fly tonight, doing it right tonight, ain't playing no games tonight. Yeah, you know the vibe. I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, cat walk like this, stop the show like this. I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this. Let me stop fucking lying, and bitch I know I'm the shit. I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, cat walk like this, stop the show like this. I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this.
Visit OnFireTV.com for live top stories, breaking news, and original shows.
Hello?
Hello, what you doing?
Shit, chillin', what's up with you?
I miss you and I need you to come see me like right now. Got something for you.
You guys have fun?
Yeah, you gonna come get it or not?
I'm on my way.
Late nights in the casa, mixing wine with that casa. Not trying to be childish, I'm just trying to play doctor. Keep this in between us, make sure that nobody knows. Don't reach in that nightstand, put away that fucking rose. You know how I'm trying to act. Let me get it from the back, girl, you know how I like it. I'm on the way, don't doubt it. You like it rough, no violence. Your neighbors yelling, be quiet. Read out of your climax. Tonight I'm your
I'm not your man, I'm just known as your boo thing. I've been out all night drinking Douce. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. We attached, but we don't got no strings. Texting me, say you wanna try a new thing. You wanna play a game. You see enough of games. Making love late nights, early morning. And when they say your neighbors here is yelling and moaning, only if I'm staying. Baby girl, am I staying? I'm not your man, baby girl. I'm your boo thing. But I've been out all night, I'm drinking Douce. I'm on my way, shawty. I'm on my way, shawty. Be cool.
candlelight with the lingerie, a light snack, baby gourmet, cunnilingus and fellatio. Technically that's foreplay. I gotta put down the chucks, hoping that it don't soak through. Situation is taboo, I'm fueling up for round 2. I'm thinking 50 shades of gray. Disobey what I say, you know the price you pay. Cause daddy don't play, D&D the phone, no answer. The camera set up, we ain't amateurs. She like it my way, no usher. She drippin', I ain't even touch.
I'm not your man, I'm just known as your boo thing. I've been out all night drinking Douce. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. We attached, but we don't got no strings. Kissing me, say you wanna try a new thing. You wanna play a game. You see enough of games. Making love late nights, early morning. And when they say your neighbors here is yelling and moaning, only if I'm staying. Baby girl, am I staying?
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
On Fire TV is a streaming network for a generation on the move.
Thank you for tuning in to On Fire TV. We are a 24-hour independent news and entertainment channel. We produce original movies, documentaries, reality-based shows, and podcasts. On Fire TV is made possible because of viewer and listener support. Go to onfire-tv.com to become an On Fire Plus member. Your dollars and your support have kept us going, and we are just getting started.
I'm living life tonight, ain't doing no work tonight, cutting up tonight, getting lit tonight, looking fly tonight, doing it right tonight, ain't playing no games tonight, yeah you know the vibe. I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, cat walk like this, stop the show like this, I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, let me stop fucking lying, and bitch I know I'm the shit, I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, cat walk like this, stop the show like this, I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this.
What baby mother say? These niggas never bout it. Better love on you more better, boo. Better love on you more better.
Oh no.
Beefing with your bitch, so you kissing on my lips. Beefing with your bitch, so you in between my hips. Beefing with your bitch, so you rolling us a zip. It's like that, yo. It's like that. 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 Damn. It's like that. Damn. It's like that. Yeah. It's like that. Damn. Okay. Niggas really think I'm a bitch, think I'm a whore. This nigga washed and whipped off a bitch, lick up the floor. Yeah. This nigga really think he a trick, I'm laughing some more. Them tricks that used to eat up my ball are pushing it forward. Till Valentine, but this year I'm Jordan and breaking the board. Yeah. This Valentine was supposed to be you, but I got ignored. This Valentine's I gave what they do to fuck on the phone. He fucked some shit I found on my shoes. Oh, now that's his bitch. Ooh. Niggas pillow talking and shit, but back on my clit. I miss you, boo, it's been like a brick. You always a shit. I miss you too, but now you a goof. I got some new dick. He really had that bad, like I'm the bitch you supposed to train. I can tell them bitches ain't that strong, they need that man. I ain't no more than drunk in love, I love that head. I heard you on, well let's get crunk, do your dance. Unlike you girls, my nails stay done, can't hurt my hands, so shoot it. It ain't nothing to it. You ain't seen a hood rat till you get your shit wet. I ain't for the get back, nigga set itself back. Please look at yourself like you should kill yourself, right? I see what your bitch like, boy you been in hell. These niggas don't be bitches, but they scared to be they self. These niggas don't be pussy, but be flaking like a scalp. That's your man and he my dog, you got him cause I let him out, huh? Come correct, go I'm coming for your neck, cause you fucking with the dawn. Niggas give me that respect, boy you should've played along. Now you think you in the song and you still ain't turned it off, cause I just be going hard like niggas in my limelight, trying to get my mind right. Beefing with your bitch, so you in between my hips. Beefing with your bitch, so you kissing on my lips. Beefing with your bitch, so you rolling us a zip. Niggas in my limelight, trying to get my mind right. Beefing with they bitch, so he wanna be with tens. Beefing with your bitch, talking about these bitches bent. Fucking on a loose nigga, I see back and play pretend like how you got these hoes stuck, cause you ain't better than your man. I let my baby daddy fuck before I let you hit again, huh? Damn, huh? It's like that. Yeah, that's what I said when you was creeping around my back. Yeah, that's what I said when you straight folded like a mat. All I'm saying, it's like that, it's like that. It's like that, nigga.
I'm living life tonight. Ain't no wreck tonight. Cutting up tonight. Getting lit tonight. Looking fly tonight. Doing it right tonight. Ain't playing no games tonight. Yeah, you know the vibe. I hate to do 'em like this. I hate to Kim like this. Cat walk like this. Stop the show like this. I hate to do 'em like this. I hate to Kim like this. Let me stop fucking lying. And bitch, I know I'm the shit. I hate to do 'em like this. I hate to Kim like this. Cat walk like this. Stop the show like this. I hate to do 'em like this. I hate to Kim like this.
Let me stop fucking lying. Bitch, I know I'm the shit.
Hey.
Lean.
Only on the what? The Baltimore Lean Show on onfire-tv.com. Radio on fire.
What it do, y'all?
Burning up.
Thank you for tuning in. You could have been anywhere else in the world tonight.
But you're here with us.
And we love
y'all.
Yes, we do. We love you. We
wow.
appreciate you. All the love that y'all show us each and every week. The show is growing. You feel me? We've been around for a little minute. We appreciate y'all. So if you're tuning in right now, you already discussed. We already discussed. You missed.
Ooh.
All right.
They missed all that.
Yeah.
Aww.
We already discussed our other topics, for the night. So you can always go back any time.
Tune in.
At any time, you can go back on fire-tv.com and you can catch up on what you missed. You can catch our lives. I wouldn't suggest like the lives all the time. I thank you for tuning in, but at the same time, you miss out on a lot on the lives. I would prefer you just to go to onfire-tv.com and you feel me, whatever. I love you too,
That's
Lean.
the point.
I love you too, Miss Lean. Shout out to Hood Punisher. I don't know if y'all know her. I know her. She's real popular. Yep. Hood Punisher's boots or whatever. But she's lean too. I found that out when we hang out one night. So anyway, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and before we jump into this particular discussion hour, we are gonna give the disclaimer, but I'm gonna turn it over to Miss Lavish on the mic over there
for the disclaimer.
Yes.
All right, I mean it's already pretty much 10:30. If you ain't known, now you about to know. If you are not at least 21, you know what? I'll try to make it fair, make it 21. But at the end of the day, if you are not 25 and older, please get off the live because this is about to be extremely grown folk conversation. Because we about to get into the last hour.
Okay.
So if you didn't know, unfortunately, you already has missed the discussion hour. We talked about some great topics, titles and marriages. Is it still worth it? Is it okay to still communicate with exes? And would you still consider dating somebody if they catfish you? But now it's time to get a little spicy.
Yep.
Since we already know Lean like to be spicy. So you guys, for the last hour, we have, is it ever okay to tell somebody that their sex is bad?
Should you tell
a motherfucker that it's whack?
Should you tell someone that their sex is bad?
It's awful. It's trash. Should you tell somebody?
I think everybody should be honest and upfront at all times about everything.
That their shit is trash.
However,
you done told her, get up, get away from Valerie. It's trash. Get out.
I have in the past. Like it depends. Like. You know what I mean? I've cared about certain people and didn't want to say too much. I wish I would have because I was the one
feeling.
Yeah, and in the end, I'm the one that suffered. You feel me? But I didn't say anything. But I kept trying to, make things better every time. And I see somebody right here says, "No, you shouldn't do that. You should teach them." You feel me? Somebody else says absolutely, but constructively.
Okay, so pretty much don't be harsh about it.
Right.
Like, hey, baby, you know what? I was not satisfied. Maybe we got to try it in this way.
Right.
Not motherfucker, you suck.
They're adamant. They say teach them. They said it again. So teach them.
Well, you don't want to teach them.
Some people don't. So what about So what about the people?
What about the people who don't want to teach a goddamn thing?
Or what about the people that just can't learn? Like, no matter what you tell them. Like, I had this one. You know what?
Look, if you cannot eat pussy, if you cannot serve dick, if you cannot suck a dick, read a book, do something with your life.
Yeah, no, for real though.
Please.
Like,
that made me feel short for the first time in my life.
honestly, I don't think you should just tell them and be harsh, but if it's just somebody that you don't care about, you just
she like, yeah, I got stuck. Yeah.
All right. So I mean, if it's just like some like a little sneaky link or something like that, somebody that don't really matter too much, it's okay. I mean, I still wouldn't be rude. I just wouldn't talk to them no more. Like, okay. So no, I don't think.
Trying to hide it from the camera. Multitask.
I'm so lost right now. If y'all if you paying attention
so
to me
honestly,
right here.
You're not a multitasker during sex, are you?
No, sex.
You focus on one task at a time
during sex. Yeah, like I don't want to be multitasking. Nothing. I want to stay focused on the sexual experience. I want you to take me to the heavens. And if you're not taking me to the heavens, then goddamn it, go to hell. All right, that's how I be feeling. And I'm not gonna necessarily just like be rude or nothing like that. But I think people. I'm not saying that you should tell somebody their sex is bad.
Okay.
But I think you should find a way to express that you're not enjoying yourself.
That you're not satisfied. Like the viewer in your live said. You have to find the right way to communicate to somebody.
So somebody said facts. It's unfortunate, but they gotta know. Study up. Watch a few tutorials, something, because everyone doesn't follow instruction. And though they may try, they may not meet. They might not meet it, that's sadly.
Which is true though.
And that is true. Like I didn't tell the person that they was giving me bad head, but I tried to like keep pulling them in the right direction.
Oh, you tried moving?
If nigga, I'm holding your head right here, then obviously I want your fucking head right here. Like seriously. You don't gotta keep going down. Some niggas I guess they be calling themselves trying to get fancy with certain things. I don't fucking know.
Of course, because they're trying to please
but you're doing too much.
They're in the room with lean. Of course they're gonna try to do
I can take all the extra teasing and licking around, but when I'm getting ready, when I'm starting to feel something from it, and I want you right here, staying, you moving, you still doing too much, or you just not listening, or you don't take direction well. Then I'm okay.
Focus on.
I'm okay. Me. I'm okay. If you can't, because one thing's for sure, I'll teach you how to fucking give me some good ass head. You just gotta be willing to fucking do it.
Okay, so you one of the people who really don't mind teaching somebody, be like, you know what, this is too.
I would teach
this
you.
This is too bad for me. I'd rather just be like, all right, babe, look.
If I love you, I'll
try
teach
this
you.
route.
If I love you, I'll teach you. If I really want to be with you, and the only thing is the issue is the sex, I will attempt to teach you. I will attempt over and over again to teach you, but at the same time,
got time to keep repeating the teacher.
I'm not in the business of teaching though. I do want somebody to just come correct, but the reality of it is,
what is so hard about eating pussy?
For some people, some people can't eat pussy. You never had somebody that didn't eat your pussy good. Matter of fact, I've had more people. No, I've had
somebody half ass, yes. But to me, I didn't consider that as being trash or bad because I felt as though it was half ass.
What did they? Oh, they like I half ass.
Yeah, okay. Like I didn't feel like they really put their effort really into pleasing at that moment. It was kind of one of the things that they were just doing it just to do it. Which to me, if you're doing it just to do it, I don't kind of want you doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Now, if you're doing it for your pleasure and my pleasure, oh my God. Woo! We got a winner. We got a winner chicken dinner.
Yeah, for real though, because I like to, like if I'm just gonna say yeah.
We in the
I be trying not to say certain things, bring up certain stories, stuff like that. But I mean,
we want to hear the story.
She always here for the story.
We
man.
trying to get the tape.
All right, so someone says, if I let you touch me, I will let you know how I like it. Some people like pussy. Hold on. Some people like pussy are slow, and some people like it fast. So I guess you're saying like,
so pretty much the person got to learn what is your preferences,
basically.
Which in that instant, I can kind of agree with people. It's kind of like, all right, of course, in a sense, you do your own basic knowledge of how you feel as though somebody wants to be pleased, but everybody's different.
No, but she definitely got a fact though, because I had at one point, me and my baby father had broke up, right? And his new bitch was all up in my phone and shit, texting me shit like that to my son. Bitch, something. One of the main things that stood out to me and that I still remember from the conversations from her hitting my phone up, because she was crazy with a fucking alligator skin fucking ass. But anyway, bitch was like a fucking crocodile in the face and the skin. But anyway, like I was saying, this bitch basically told me that she taught my baby father how to eat pussy. And then it just hurt the fact that he was even eating something that fucking ugly and creature-like. But
ma'am.
At the same time, beyond that, in my mind, he was eating my pussy pretty good. So how the fuck you teach him to eat pussy? You taught him. So the only thing I taught
him how to eat.
You taught him how to eat your pussy. So that takes
like
me back to this point. Like everybody, some people might have. They've been with this particular person for years, and this is how this person like
just do what they do. Right.
So now this person, I know this person, I make this person squirt everywhere. I make this person fucking scream, holler, climb walls. So yeah.
Well,
now I done moved on.
And then you got somebody else where they just laying bricks. Like, well,
yeah, like what the fuck is this? Doing? So I think it is very important to teach. I'm not saying you got to say it's bad, because it's not necessarily bad. It's just it's not good for you. You get what I'm saying? It might be good.
No, but what if it's actually bad though? Like bad, like.
Then in that case,
and to me, I don't really think you can really eat pussy that bad. But I guess you can, because there's motherfuckers who just don't want to suck, lick, do nothing. I guess they just want to put their lips right there.
If you don't like eating pussy, don't start with me.
Look, everybody already know with Valerie.
You need your fucking knee pads.
Got to be on point
with
Valerie.
That's something I really enjoy, is head. Being on the receiving end of head. I really enjoy being on the receiving end. I'm a wide receiver.
Ooh,
maybe.
Well, she's like, please the Valerie.
But at the same time, I'm a pleaser. So if I fucks with you like that.
So what if somebody tell you that you didn't please them, that something that you did was bad?
I honestly,
would you be adjustable to that?
Me personally, I believe I would, because I don't want to be doing something to you and you don't like it, and I keep doing it, and I'm making a fool of my fucking self.
Okay, then you really gonna go out the door and find somebody else,
right? Please let me know. No, just let me know. I'm now. If a person tell me it was bad, now, and of course, like, it's over. I'm too embarrassed. I don't even want to fuck.
So you're not even trying to go back?
No,
to redeem yourself.
Not if you telling me it's bad. You get what I'm saying?
You gotta redeem yourself, please.
Nah, fuck you. I'll redeem myself just with someone else. Like I mean, it's the way for wording is everything. Timing is everything. If you're joking, it depends on how you say bad. Is it sometimes the wrong motherfucker call you a bitch, and that shit piss you off, and then somebody else call you a bitch and it's funny. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know. Like, for me, I've never heard that, by the way. So I always hear like extravagant things.
Oh, she's like, look,
I've never heard in that department. I've heard about my attitude, my bad attitude. I've heard a lot of things, you feel me? My bad timing, But one thing I've never heard was that I had bad sex, unless somebody was lying. You get what I'm saying?
Was lying,
but beyond somebody lying, I've never asked anyone how was my sex. So if you went out of your way after sex to tell me how it was the best you ever had,
you like, all right, I did my mission.
So fuck it.
It's accomplished.
But at the same time, to get back to the question, because it's other people just tuning in. I'm sure they're like, "Whoa, what the fuck is going on?"
What's going on?
If you just tuning in, this is the Lust Hour. This is the Baltimore Lean Show. You can catch us every Friday night from 8-ish until 10 p.m. And right now, if you tune into this particular live this topic, we're in the Lust Hour. So we've already gave the disclaimer. So if your family or friends or just anybody too young or you just can't take what I'm talking about, please go.
Exit.
I mean, the whole show hasn't been about this, but we have reached the Lust Hour tonight. And if you a fan of the show or you
already know what it is about.
Some of you wait around for the fucking Lust Hour, and some of you are like, "Whoa, what the fuck is going on? Is it always this wild?" No, you got to fucking tune into the show.
What you mean? It is always this wild.
I mean,
we wild all the time. It don't matter if it's discussion hour, lust hour, regular conversation.
You're right. It is wild.
Break time.
You're right. It is wild. But what I'm saying is, like, somebody said last week, like, is it always it's freaky? This is the word I was looking for. And no, it's not always a freaky show. Not at all. We talk about regular topics. You just have to tune in. Like,
it's just when you tune in.
Yeah. So for some reason, certain people only tune in during the Lust Hour, and that's where we're at right now. And right now, the topic is: should you tell someone that their sex is bad? I think you could use a better word to tell them, but I think they need to know some type of way, whether you're teaching them.
Look, some people are that harsh. They're like, babe, that shit was garbage.
Hey, look. All right, I don't want to tell the story.
Like, babe, that was garbage.
It fits the mode.
Because, like, think of the scenario. Like, have you ever had a scenario where it's like you're intimate with somebody, regardless if you have feelings with them or not, but you've been intimate with somebody, and then afterwards they be like, "Oh, did you enjoy yourself?" And you don't know how to answer?
She said, no, don't tell them, just teach them. I'm listening to you too, Miss Lavish, but I was trying to catch up on this this comment. She said you got to be open to criticism, but they got to give details too, like what didn't do it for you. Show me the Carfax. That's what she said.
All right. Show me the Carfax.
Yeah. Okay. I just think it's a better way. Like, even me teaching somebody. So I agree with you when you say teach them, don't tell them. So it's I like I said before, and I always say, I'm an action speak louder than words person.
Like, I just put in that scenario. What if it's a scenario where it's like you don't fully have the open opportunity? You might want you to just teach them instead of telling them. Because you could be in a session doing something and it's like, all right, they think they did bomb. And they be like, oh, and it comes to the end of it and they like, oh, babe, you good? How'd you feel about that? And you don't know how to answer. How you gonna answer?
I've had somebody ask me, was it good? And it wasn't. And I didn't answer. I'm just tried to
you tried to change the subject. Ooh, like I plead the fifth. Like, so are we about to get food? Am I going home? Oh, okay. Do I gotta see you later? Matter of fact, we're gonna talk later.
Because I mean, for me, if it's that good anyway, I probably won't be up talking about nothing. You probably, I like to be put to sleep.
We both went to sleep.
Yeah, I like to be put to sleep. If you're not putting me to sleep, I'm not saying the sex is bad if I don't go to sleep, but if I don't go to sleep, I don't know. I'm probably gonna be up still wanting some more. So I'm probably still, even if it was good, I'm probably still a little bit dissatisfied in some type of way. I've had good sex, but I ain't get the nut I was looking for.
I mean, I guess that also depends on your drive too. Because with the right person, I will become a fucking rabbit. Like, nigga, what do you mean? We can already go about 4 rounds and it's been like 20 minutes. And I'm like, all right. Do I want to go another round?
Yeah, sometimes you just want some more. But I'm like, if a motherfucker really, really put it on me though, like really, really put it on me.
It can go either way. I'm either want to relax or I'm like, oh my God, that was really good. I want to relive that. Let's go again.
Yeah. Let's do it
again.
Grown folks doing grown things should be open to communication. I definitely agree with that.
But that's also the problem that we have in the society right now. A lot of people don't know how to properly communicate.
That's why I said I wouldn't necessarily say it's bad, but it's a way to tell somebody without telling them. And that's basically just teaching them. And there's different ways that you can teach people.
Teach them like, okay, or like, oh shit, this nigga about to get in a position. All right, babe, let's try this. Let's try this time.
I'm not gonna lie though. I had to tell, it was this guy I really cared about. And I didn't, and he enjoyed the sex that we had. He enjoyed it, but I wasn't enjoying myself. And I wasn't fitting to fake it. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't
You're
about
not
to do
gonna
that.
do that fake
So what I
moaning and all
did
that?
do one day was like, I just was fucking with him. I'm like, what's your favorite position? You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm like, well, I kind of like try to win. I'm like, well, let's try this or try that.
Well,
Or, you know what I mean? And eventually I had some decent sex moments with him. He just still was who he was. But me trying, I tried.
you tried, but it didn't get a call.
So if the sex ain't right, will you stay with somebody? If everything else is right, but the sex is not right, will you stay with that person?
See, that's one of them situations where it's like, it could go either way. Because some people, sex is a really, really major part of a relationship. So it's kind of one of the things, like if the sex can't work, a lot of people think like the other functioning parts of the relationship I can't pay attention to, which is kind of fucked up in its own way, because this could be a really good person for you, really could be the person for you and treat you well. But at the end of the day, it's like, you don't sexually satisfy me.
So am I just not going to have sex for the rest of my life? Or am I going to have really weak, boring sex for the rest of my life?
It could be that. Or you're going to be doing a lot of masturbation.
Cheating or something?
See, I was trying to stay positive, but like, well, I guess you're using a lot of toys and masturbation. But
me and toys have never been friends. Me and toys has never been friends.
Girl, we're going to have to get you.
We just never been friends. I don't know, for some reason, and don't get it twisted, from time to time, every so often, like every 5 to 6 years, I'll try to play. I'll try. I don't satisfy myself, and it's not that I don't know what I want. I just don't find pleasure out of me having to be the one doing it.
But you know your body well enough, though, right?
Yeah. Okay. So but still, it's different. It's different for me when I do it.
How to properly please yourself.
I know how to please myself.
If you can't please yourself,
I don't want it. The same reason why I will buy some fucking food, and if the steam is not coming out of it, I'm not eating it. I'm giving it away to somebody else, and then I'm gonna buy something else. I don't know why I'm that way.
Come on.
I don't know why I'm that way. I don't personally get pleasure out of the fact that I'm late. The fact that I got to do it myself when it's all these people out here that knows how to have sex and knows how to please. The fact that I got to do it myself, I'm just a spoiled brat, and I'm a spoiled brat. I'm not even gonna lie. So anybody interested in talking to me, I'm very, very spoiled. I like spoiling too.
But you already come like a spoiled brat.
I'm a spoiled brat. I'm just gonna be honest. And for me, I don't want to play with myself if you over there. You play with me. You be my fucking human toy. Like,
but what if it's one of them things where it's like, they done had a long day and they sleep, but you horny. You in the mood.
Then I'm gonna be horny until they
wake up.
Yeah, I build.
You're not gonna get the party started.
No, I'm a person that if that's the case, you feel me? If that's the case, I will wait. But my shit, Valerie, way better. The longer she wait for sex, the more enjoying she's gonna be, for somebody else. Like, so hey, that's just to say I'd rather wait because it's a build up.
True enough.
And it's gonna be off the chain when I finally do what I gotta do. When I make it do what it do, baby. I don't know.
Do what it do.
It's definitely not a deal breaker, but you might need to introduce some toys or something to the mix, because women deserve to enjoy the experience too. I feel like men always have a good time regardless. I feel the same way.
Right, because men is always for them going to go to the finisher. Even though we done had a couple men admit that they have faked it before.
Yeah.
However.
That was shocking, but yeah.
It was very shocking. But we know for the most part, the trust, they going to make it to the finish line.
And I get what you're saying about the toys, but for me, I don't know. I'm just real picky about everything. I'm picky about my food. I'm picky about these humans. I don't want a toy because I just don't want one. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just don't want one. However, and like I said, from time to time I'll try it just to see if now I'm on a level where I want that. And so far, I haven't tried in a while though. So maybe, you gift me a toy, maybe I might just use it and tell you how it worked for me.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So
I guess that's what we go ahead to do, y'all.
I'll try it. If you gift me a toy, I will fucking try it. You know, you can watch it if you want to.
Ooh, even better.
And I'll tell you, you know, well, if you're right there watching, you'll know. But I don't know. But I can say this, and so don't judge me, y'all. The few times that I have tried toys and masturbation, and nobody was around, but every time I felt like somebody was around, and maybe that
really,
I just was nervous,
self-cautious.
Like, and
who's around? You think ghosts watching you play with yourself?
No, I don't know. I just felt like somebody.
The spirits are watching you play with yourself.
You know, sometimes it feel like somebody's watching me. Like
somebody's
it really
watching me.
I wanted to say it in that tone,
and I have no privacy.
No, but yeah, I don't fucking know, to be honest. Like for real. It's never been my thing. I like to see somebody's head down there versus a fucking sex doll or something. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not jumping on a fucking sex doll, yo, and I'm not riding that bitch. You know what I mean?
I think that might be it's some people who it's some women who got the fucking machines, but most of the men got the sex doll.
Oh, they got this thing. I don't know if I sent it to you. And it looks like it looked like it do a good job to the penis. The men got this thing, like it even like nuts out. It like I gotta find it. It looked like it sucked the shit out the motherfucker's penis, and it's a toy. And I'm like, they finally got something that's really, really dope for a man. Wow. Like I wanted to have a penis. Now, if I had a penis, I would have tried that toy.
This whole sex world is for men. Okay, the whole attention around it most of the time is for men.
That's so sad.
It's not sad, but you know, most men have more of an appetite sexually. So
I guess I don't know because I know some women. I don't know.
Now I'm not saying it ain't no horny ass women now, because I know I have a particular high sex drive when I have one.
See, I go through my phases. I like all right, I can go months and months and months without having sex, right? But let's say when I got my partner, it's over. See,
right, when I got my person, it's over.
I can go so long without having sex, right? But if I start having sex after a long period of time,
we gonna keep up this program.
Yeah, I want to fuck you tomorrow. Like, you already get some sleep, baby. Like
if I'm used to getting it 2-3 times a week, I better continue to get it 2-3 times a week, or else I'm gonna get attitude.
I want to go on a binge, and then we can still go back on a break. Like, I just need at least a week or two where I can just keep. If you done it to me that good, like I need a week or two where we can just keep on. Like, I don't want it to go another 6 months. Like, I want to keep on, and then after that, we can stop for like 6 months. Wow. Because I get tired.
No,
I get tired, and I just need my space, and I don't like to have sex every day. Nope. I do not like to have sex every day. It's just not my thing. Now, hit is something I could get every day.
So you can get hit every day, but you don't want to give up Valerie every day.
I could get hit once a day, at least once or twice a day, every day for the rest of my life.
But he can't penetrate once a day.
I'm not. I mean,
made that make sense?
It makes sense.
You can eat her, but you can't penetrate her.
No, I didn't say that, but I accept that. I know I got an issue, so I'm not gonna make you do that, and I'm not gonna expect that from you. I'm gonna just let. Dick? What?
You gonna suck his dick?
I might.
She might. See how she do, y'all?
I might.
Well,
you know, if I'm in my mood.
If she in the mood.
When I'm in my mood, the right song playing. I loving you. You feel me? Why not show you?
Well.
But I don't like talking about that, though. I'd rather talk about me being on the receiving end. Because I'm selfish. Somebody's name is Valerie, just like popped in. That's my... Hey, before I say what I got to say, because I don't recognize the name. You just popped into the Lust Hour. And you just so happen, you and my vagina share the same name. All right. So shout out to Valerie. What it do? Is it
Valerie? It can be.
Because I'm hungry.
This was wonderful.
Yeah, it was cool.
So just to let y'all know, if somebody's sex is trash, please be nice about it.
Yeah, it's ways of telling them. It's ways of
likes
telling
and
them.
needs.
Yes.
Please don't try to hurt people's
Yes.
feelings. There's always room for growth.
Yes, it is.
However, if your sex is trash at this age, I don't know what the fuck you've been doing.
They just ain't been taught right.
Boo.
Hey, look.
Boo. I ain't
Hey,
trying to hear
look.
that shit. Unless you're a virgin.
Should you tell someone that their sex is bad? I don't know. Do what you
Yeah.
want to do. I feel like
Lean like fuck it. I'll let you know. You ain't eating Valerie right.
I feel
Get
like
your shit together.
one thing I can't do, like, no, even if I'm lying to you, like everything shows on my face. I can tell you all day that I'm happy. If I'm not happy, I'm not fucking happy.
It's in my body language
So-
and everything. When I'm having a good time, I express it. When I'm not, I'm definitely more quiet.
Basically, so I think unconsciously I'm gonna let you know your sex bad anyway if it's bad, because I don't know how to fake it that it was good.
Be quiet as a mouse.
With that being said, y'all, we thank you for tuning in. If you just tuned in, I'm sorry you just tuning in, but there is a way to go back and catch up on the whole show. That's on fire-tv.com. We do this every Friday, and for whatever reason, because we're humans and we have lives. If you don't see us up here, like I said, we'll do a replay of the show, or just maybe a show you haven't seen before. Catch up on it. We take topic suggestions. We interview people. So if you know somebody that's out there doing that thing, you feel me, you want to see them up here on the show, get interviewed, whatever, let them know to check out the show first. You know what I mean? So they can make sure that this is a place they want to come get an interview at. Because sometimes we get some real straightforward interviews, and sometimes I get some crazy interviews. It all depends on the energy that's in the room or whatever, and how I'm feeling and what color shirt they're wearing. That always matters first. And if you're not up on the what color shirt joke, go back and tune into some of the shows. You feel me? I don't feel like explaining what I mean by that right now. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you like we always do. And it's been real. L's up, L's up. Bye.
Waka waka.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
Thank you for tuning in to On Fire TV. We are a 24-hour independent news and entertainment channel. We produce original movies, documentaries, reality-based shows, and podcasts. On Fire TV is made possible because of viewer and listener support. Go to onfire-tv.com to become an On Fire Plus member. Your dollars and your support have kept us going, and we are just getting started.